Hi, it's Dave again with DRH Acrylic Creation. Today you're catching me in my grubbies. I just finished painting the piece that I'm going to be showing you this morning. This was a quickie, and I'd really appreciate your input with this format. I think I'm getting ready to try to do a live here soon, and this is kind of a test run for me. So what I'm going to be showing you is going to be footage that basically hasn't been edited in any way. So wish me luck on this one. Let's cut down to the canvas, and I'll explain it as we go along. Okay, this is a 8-inch Blick Pure Mirror Galley wrapped canvas. It's been taped and prepped. And what I'm going to be doing today, this is going to be a real quick one. I'm going to be doing a funnel pour using my mix pouring medium, and the paint ratio is about 1 to 3, and I'm more going for consistency. You can see the consistency there. It mounds and then immediately disappears. So that's my consistency across the way. My pillow paint, or my base paint, excuse me, is going to be a cloud mixture, and this is Chromcyl white with 1 part of Chromcyl white to 1 part of titanium white to 1 part of Deco Art satin enamel in pure white, and a little bit of GAC 800 and a little bit of Floetrol. Okay, my colors for today. This is Bordeaux Red by Arteza. This is Mermaid by this little Piggy. This is Pebeo Blue Red, or Red Blue. This is Pebeo Precious Gold. And this is just, this is my Chromcyl white, just mixed with my mixed pouring medium. And I'll show a picture of that on the screen here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flood the paint. I'm going to flood the canvas down. I'm going to get my my funnel going, get it loaded, and then we're going to start there. So I'm going to speed this up. My attempt there was to make sure that I used all this paint, because it's been sitting on the bench for quite a while, and I really want to get it centered. Okay, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to lift up straight, and I'm going to create waves by moving my funnel in and out, or up and down rather. So here we go. So right now, all you really see is the Arteza, the Bordeaux Red. Center that a little bit. My table must be, or my spinner must be just slightly a little off balance right now. Things are going that direction pretty much every time. Hey. Okay. Now let's see if we can stretch this thing out. Get some of those undercolors to start to show up, and I'm seeing a little bit of the mermaid just starting in the middle there. Okay. This thing back down. Excuse me. Now, see in the middle that I have a little bit of a, I could mess with that just a little bit more, but the cells are really, the cloud cells are really coming up. They're going to go away because I'm going to have to move this around. You can't see the gold. A little bit is peeking through over here, a little bit of the mermaid, a little bit of the red blue is coming through there. So my colors are starting to pop up. The most amount of paint I used on this was the Bordeaux Red, so naturally that was the one that was going to show up, and it's also the first one I put down on the canvas. So generally speaking, the first color down is the one that's going to be the predominant color, especially in a tunnel pour. Okay, I think I'm going to save myself a little bit of mess, so I'm going to go get myself a piddle pad and put it underneath. Okay, folks, I'm going to spin a little bit, see what we can get going. A lot of paint down here, so I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of spinning. There we go. The paint's starting to come off now. This right here in the middle, I'm not really sure what to do with. I could take a skewer in there and do a little bit of modification, but I'll guarantee at this point, if I were to do my test, we would see that I don't have enough paint off of this yet. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So, well, I wish this were live. I'd ask you guys, what do you think? Should I spin some more? Before I go. That's the fun thing about doing unfamiliar styles. You get to play with it. And I am certainly going to have to play with this. Just getting my corners and my sides taken care of a little bit. And I certainly knew I got more than enough paint down here. And my fear at this point, what's going to be the case, is I think I'm going to find that my gold is going to be the first, because it was the second color down. It's going to be the color that is out here on the periphery. It may not even make an appearance worth talking about. Let's do it a couple more before we do that. Before we do that, I'll be right back. I think what's going to end up happening is my clouds are going to continue to expand, and the striation I have is going to continue to sink. This will dissipate a little bit, so it's going to end up being a very red, very Bordeaux painting, and very cloudy. I should be very happy about that because I have been watching cloud pours for years. So that's just a little too much paint. You can almost see how much there is there. So I'm going to have to spin this just a little bit more. The reason I just cleaned up my area a bit was that I didn't want it going too far crazy. So here we go. I'm actually kind of surprised at how little I had run over the edge that last spin. Just a tiny bit. One little spin, and I think we're going to take you down, take a flyover on this one. You guys will never believe me again when I say little spin, now will you? Okay, that's about right. That's about as good as I want to go. So let me take you down for a flyover. We'll talk about this. Okay, let's talk about this for just a second. As I said before, the Bordeaux Red is definitely the predominant color. The Mermaid did come through. You can see it. And there's a couple little places where you can see the red blue come through also. I think right there is one of them. But my gold all but disappeared, and you can see it out here on the edges. But this is definitely a cloud pour. I mean, I definitely got the cloudy effect. So I can't be unhappy with that because I have been wanting to do a cloud pour for so long. So let's call that a win in the cloud pour category. And I think this will either grow on me or it won't. But huge clouds, and the colors, yeah, I would have liked to see more variety. But overall, I think this is worth the time. So I'm going to do more of these. I want to see if I can get better at them. See, I'd love to get to the Sarah Mac level of product. Of course, nobody's going to be like Sarah, but there you go. Okay, that's it for now.
If you'd like to help, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos. It really does help, and it's absolutely free.
I want to thank you very much for being here today, and hope that this was what you needed for the day. It certainly was what I needed. So until next time, bye for now.